Hi, welcome back to another edition of the Defining Wellness Confab. I'm Denise O'Malley, and I am your host for this event. And thank you very much for joining us. If you've been following along with this confab, you know what I'm doing is introducing you to the people that I know that are health and wellness experts so that you can go in, watch a video, learn about them, have them resonate with you, and you pick up the phone and you give them a call. So today I am thrilled to introduce you to Lisa Smith with Colorado Colonics and Detox Center. So Lisa, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you so much, Denise. It's such a pleasure to be a part of your confab, and we're so excited to not only be a part of this, but to share this with our clients as well, because this is such a great concept, and we really appreciate and understand everything that you're doing. So it's our pleasure to be a part of it.
Oh, thank you. So you are one of a kind right now in our network, and tell everyone what it is that you do.
So I am a colon hydrotherapist, and that is a process of using warm water to irrigate the colon that where's debris, mucus, things that get stuck in the colon because there's pockets. And it's such an amazing process. And the reason I do it is because it saved my life. So it saved my life actually several times. And it was so impactful and profound on my life and my body and my health that I just had to pay it forward. For me, it's a gift. So when we began with Colorado Colonics and Detox Center, it really was the understanding of we're going to help people clean from the inside out and clean the toxins and do it on many levels because we hold toxins on many levels. And we're living in so many demands on the body, the mind. So physically, spiritually, and mentally, and emotionally, we just want to help people get into their bodies better.
Thank you for that. You know, one of the things that I have found, and I have not said that on this confab yet, but I'm a reformed insurance agent. I am not a healer myself in the traditional sense like Lisa is. And so stepping into this world and meeting so many healers, I have found one common denominator of all of them. And that is they are on the path that they are on because they had to walk it themselves for themselves or because of someone that they love. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. That is my understanding and has been my clear awareness for all the healers that we connect with and the practitioners that we have in our networks, that it is a personal journey and or exactly what you said, where someone close to them has gone through this and it's put them on this path. So it just makes sense that I can look at what I do and look at my history and go, yeah, from 2 years old, I'm supposed to be a colon hydrotherapist.
Yeah, from 2 years old?
Yeah, from 2 years old. That's when my trauma to my body shut down my colon at 2 years old. And I was one of those kids that I was lucky if I pooped once a week.
I just got goosebumps.
Yeah. So.
Wow. So you can obviously work with all ages.
Well, in some senses. So I can help parents teach their children how to connect. There's some body hacks that we can do for kids.
Yeah.
There are some children who definitely need colonics. Some of my colleagues have worked on children as young as the age of 9 with a doctor. And there's I can work on young adults as young as 15 with parental consent and obviously working together with them. And there's other things that we can help multiple ages. I mean, I've got younger clients, and then I have a client that comes every week and she's 86 years old. She'll tell you I save her life every week. So
Wow. So people who have not had a colonic before do not wake up in the morning and say, hey, I think I'm going to go get a colonic today. What motivates them to come see you?
Well, it varies, and everybody's so different. It's really difficult for me to really say this is who my client is because they're so varied. And I would tell you 2 years ago when we first opened up, June of 2017, I would tell you I'm going to have 80% women, 20% men. And right now, 2 years in, I have 40% men and 60% women, if not maybe even closer to each other. And it always surprises me. And their motivation is so wide and ranged and varied that it's not like this is, I certainly get those phone calls. I just had one last week of, I haven't pooped in 10 days. Great. You're going to be spending the next 3 days with me. And, really having an impact on people's lives on that level. And it changes everything. And, there's the people who just want to feel better. I have a bodybuilder that I work with, and he's a competitive bodybuilder. And this is something that helps him function better, helps him get all of the nutrients out of everything that he's consuming because it's that important. Not that it's not important for those of us who aren't, in that scope and realm for their body, but it really is such a variety of people, and helping people with allergies or food poisoning or irritable bowel or SIBO or all these like popular terms that are popping up. There's a lot of digestive issues, and I really just kind of lumped it into one thing for the colonics, because it is just digestive issues. There's gas, there's bloating, there's food insensitivities or food sensitivities, and more things that we're discovering, but we're not connected to our body. And so one of my favorite things to do is to help teach people how to really connect with the body. And, they're calling the gut the second brain. I believe it's the first. I believe that it is our subconscious. We hold our emotions, we hold trauma, we hold all of our experiences in our gut. And it really is the power. It's our battery pack, because we don't hold power or energy in our mind. We hold it in our gut. And when I had an episode of E. coli, you can't think your way out of E. coli. You can't, I had a fever of 105 for 6 days. And when I was able to call my colon hydrotherapist, she said, "Why didn't you call me first?" Well, I didn't know. Nobody talks about that. It would have saved me a $3,000 trip to the urgent care for them to tell me, yeah, you have a fever of 105 and you have E. coli. And so, having 7 colonics in 10 days saved my life again. So really helping people understand that the body needs to function. And that's why with colonics and detoxing the body, because we have to, one of my biggest things that I talk to people about is the liver. The liver holds negative emotion, but it's the filter to the body, and it does 300 functions that we know of. So if our liver is clean and functioning, and our colon is really clean and moving everything out, our body's happy. And I see it time and time again with my clients. And like one of the most popular questions I get is, how often do I need a colonic? When do I need to go? And because we're about 3 to 5 generations into dental care, it really kind of depends on where your body is at. Some people don't really ever need to go to the dentist. Some people need to go, we have our standard cleaning every 6 months, right? But some people need to go more than that. Some people don't go to the dentist really at all. And it really depends on where you're at physically. So the only thing I can tell people is, when you come in to connect with your body and help your body function better, I don't really know what that looks like until I know your health history and your health goals, and see how you function, and then kind of go from there and say, okay, you need to come back tomorrow, or you need to see me, maybe let's give it a week or 2 or a month, or, people who are eating healthy and need to, they're exercising, eating healthy, and they're eliminating every day. Great, change of season. Every time the season changes, clean out your body.
Yeah.
And help your body from the last season.
That's good advice. So let's talk about the people who might be fearful of
Uh-huh.
coming in and getting a colonic. And
Sure.
what's the experience like? And well, yeah, let's go with that question.
Yeah. So, what the biggest piece of advice that I can give people is don't be shy and never be scared to discover how to help your body function at its peak performance.
Hmm.
And this is including that. When I work with my clients, whether it's a foot detox, a liver cleanse, a colonic, any of the detox programs that we have, we walk everybody through it because it's individual. You are who you are, and your body is your body. So there is not another you. And in the process of, like, say, for example, going through a colonic, it's scary because we don't know. People, when dentistry first started, people said, absolutely not. Am I going somewhere where they're going to take a sharp metal instrument and put it in my mouth? No way. Well, we know there's health benefits. And so it's the same with colonics, where the doctors did colonics in the hospitals and in their practices until the 30s and 40s. So they were the ones who were doing this type of prevention for people. And as a medical professional, it's this is like it's a clinical enema, but it is a procedure, it's a session where I walk you through the entire process and help you feel comfortable every step of the way, because I'm right there with you. And I'm an open book, and this is a safe place. So there's no judgment here. You can ask me anything, you can tell me anything. It stays between us, because a lot of times when the stuff that we release, it might be a little bit of physical release, but we have more people experience emotional release, and that's what I did. I had the beautiful blessing of releasing emotional trauma from 2 and 6 years old that I didn't know manifested into physical form. I didn't know I was still holding on to it. And it allowed me, and this is just a few years ago, it allowed me to really feel love and forgiveness for the very first time in my life.
Wow. So
Right.
I'm going to share something that one of your clients said to me, that when they went in to see you for a colonic, that they had never felt more loved and embraced in their life.
Yeah.
So,
And that's what it is. And that's what I strive to do and thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. It's beautiful for me to hear that. Because in my experience of seeing all the different practitioners that I went to, my first colonic was in April of 2011. So this is a very short period of time for me to have this experience, be very scared and go, what? I need to do what? Um, I don't know. And then going through the process and seeing different practitioners and knowing who I am and putting all that here
mhm.
and being able to help people and love people on this level just freely it's a gift. It really is a gift.
So your practice is very unique. And I've had the opportunity, if you're watching this recording, hop over at our YouTube library and look for the one from Andrew Greer. Andrew is Lisa's spouse and business partner. And one of the things that I chatted with Andrew about was I asked him if people will do the sound vibration session before doing the colonics. And he said, yeah, that'd be a great thing for them to do just to help them relax and get into it. So you guys are almost a one-stop shop, and that you can help that person who is really nervous about coming in and seeing you in many ways.
Exactly. And we're changing that and up leveling that all the time. We have a lot of people who come in as couples. It's couples night, or moms and daughters, or sisters, or best friends. And it's so fun because the 3 hours that is nothing but you time, that you come in and you get to do foot detox together, and we get to know you, and we get to experience who you are and what you have going on. And then we have a reflexologist that she can work on you and and help you relax. And then you have the bowls, and you can do that. And then you have your colonic, and you just, it's nothing but you. And you walk out, and it's such a different experience. You know, anybody can go to the day spa. Anybody can go and do the spa experience, but this is unlike anything else you've ever experienced.
I love it. Date night at Colorado Colonics and Detox.
Yeah, it is. We get it all the time. I mean, we just had 2 people in here on Monday that there was 3 hours that we spent with them, and she was donating a kidney, and he was receiving a kidney the next day.
Oh my gosh.
So, yes, okay, yeah, they were noodles when they left, but they needed that because they were up in their head about the surgery, and in order to really help heal your body, you really can't be up here. You really have to be connected with the body, and I'm so fortunate that all of this information about connecting with the body and being in the body has helped me to work with my clients on that level. Anybody can do what I do. It's a faucet. I'm operating equipment. It's warm water, cool water, pressure. It's a faucet. I turn on the water, I turn it off. Anyone can do that. It really is a gift to be able to help people connect with their body and to release.
It's amazing. So where is your practice located?
So we are in Inglewood, near Swedish Hospital. We're on Hampton and Broadway, 285 and Broadway. We're at 3597 South Pearl Street, right on the corner. We have a parking lot in front, and it's super, super easy to get to. We're easily accessible from pretty much anywhere. So I'm thrilled to be in this space, and it's a beautiful space. I knew the moment I walked in the door, it was my space.
It is a beautiful space. It's very soothing when you walk in the door. Very, very much so.
Yeah.
So that tone told me that we're getting to the end of our time. It goes by really fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what do you want to include that we have not yet?
So just a gift for everyone who's watching this, if you're looking to increase your energy, increase your memory, activate your second brain, there's just a couple of steps. One is be mindful of your breathing. Breathing is the #1 way to release toxins. So if you catch yourself yawning or holding your breath, take a big breath or sigh. It vibrates you into your body and puts you in your body. People go, "What's wrong?" "I'm just breathing. It's okay. I'm okay. Just breathe." Change your posture, change your position, sit up, stand down, stand up, sit down. But really focus on we're really up here, we're so tight. So dropping your shoulders really can help you. And sometimes it takes moving your shoulders up and down to go, where am I? Am I here? Am I here? Am I here? And dropping them down. Focus on your feelings. How are you feeling, and where is that feeling coming from? Are you feeling love? Are you feeling anger or jealousy, negative emotions? So where is the positive? Where is the negative? And you can a lot of times, relate some of the negative things that we're holding to be in the gut or in the liver, especially where it's held, and maybe have issues there. Physically connect with your body, rub your tummy. Always rub your tummy. Your tummy wants that love. It's like you're the child or the pet. It really wants that love. So rub your belly and connect. And there's other things that are energy medicine that are just simple things that we can do on a daily basis. So that's my gift.
That's a fantastic gift to share with everyone, and you can do it anywhere.
Anywhere, anytime. Yeah.
I just may ask you what's wrong when you do a heavy sigh, but you're just breathing.
Yeah.
So this is my opportunity to tell you a little bit about how you can reach Colorado Colonics and Detox Center and what Unifying Wellness is all about, because Lisa Smith and Andrew Greer with Colorado Colonics and Detox Center are part of the Unifying Wellness Network. And many people still don't know who Unifying Wellness is because we're still relatively new. We're building. And what we are is a network of health and wellness professionals from across the United States. We're functioning in a number of states right now. We're adding more states every time I turn around, and we will be in all 50 states before I retire. I am determined for that. Yay! But you can find a lot of wellness directories online, and I go to ours. You can use it anytime, whether you're a client of ours or not. But one of the differences with our directory is that we actually vet our providers. So we do a criminal background investigation. We're looking at disciplinary actions and stipulations by regulatory bodies against any licenses they may hold. We are looking at their online reputation and making sure they're a legal business. So while it's not the end-all be-all in your own due diligence that you're doing, just know that when you're going to our provider directory that we have actually taken a look at these people and not just taken their money and let them sit on a provider directory. And one of the things we can do with a network of health and wellness professionals is actually create products for the marketplace, things like an employee benefit program. So if you are responsible for employee benefits at your company, man, you want to take a look at us because your employees can actually access people like Lisa through our program. We also have an education catalog. So our providers have put together, they're sharing their expertise in education classes that are great for lunch and learns, community meetings, even school groups. And you can check out that catalog and download a copy. It's free to do so. We also have, starting this confab, we are launching the the Healthy Living Savings Card, which gives the bearer of that card discounts on products and services from our providers who accept that card. We do have a fee associated with it. It is $99. We're offering it at half price during the Defining Wellness Confab. So through August 1st, you can purchase it. It never expires. There's never another fee associated for having that card, and anyone who uses it can receive those discounts. You can even share it with your next door neighbor if you wanted, or everyone in your family, and use it multiple times in a month. It's just a card to give you discounts. And you can find all of this on our website at youdefinewellness.com. And while you're at our website, go over and take a look at the Holistic Healing Workplace Crisis Support Team. We are setting this up as a nonprofit and spinning it off, but we're utilizing our network of providers who want to serve the community. And what we know, and Lisa just kind of alluded to it, trauma will reside in the body, physical trauma, emotional trauma, and if left untreated, it will crop up days, weeks, months, and even years later. So we can bring in a team of specialists when there is a crisis that's hit the workplace. We can bring in the counselors and the psychotherapists, but we can also bring in people like Lisa and Andrew Greer, who does the sound healing, and massage therapists and chiropractors and acupuncturists and energy healings. We have more than 130 modalities. And if you want something like this in your community and you think that's what we need, we encourage you to help support our launch of the crisis support team by making a donation. Just go to paypal.me/youdefinewellness and donate any amount of your choice. But the real thing that I want to point out to you here is how to get in touch with Lisa. So here is her phone number, her website. I love that website, Lisa.
Thank you.
CCDC.love. It's what you're all about. So absolutely reach out to Lisa. Learn about it, colonics. And she is the only one in our network right now who does it. And so she has a lane all of herself. And Lisa, I'm just so grateful for you to spend this time with me this morning and educate me as well as everyone who's watching it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate your time. I appreciate the opportunity to be with you and to be a part of this beautiful adventure. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. And for those of you who are watching this recording, wherever you have watched it, thank you for joining us as well. And check out all of our recordings on YouTube. Just put You Define Wellness in the search bar, and you will find the 4 sessions we're doing in the Defining Wellness Confab. But you know what? We have a lot of other material on there as well. So go over, check it out, and use it as a resource when you're trying to figure out what your own health and wellness path is. So one last thank you. Lisa,
Thank you.
we appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone have a blessed day.